So I'm thinking about setting my jacuzzi back up. I'm gonna see though. What's today? June the 6th, 2022. Of course, I put that right there just to kind of block the street from me. Um, I'm still on this and thinking about people as of late, basically like scurrying with urgency to my house. And sometimes I find it a bit humorous because I'd be like, but I've been here and now y'all want to decide to come. But yeah, so it's been my late grandma's boyfriend or whatever he was to her. It was my previously called stepdad, of course, my daughter, and then yesterday, um, you know, another child that's by my dad. That's on my dad's side or whatever. My so-called dad's side. Sorry, not my dad, but my so-called dad, which is, I guess, their dad or whatever they wanna. So, um, just yeah, still taking it all in and just still feeling the type of way. Like I don't want nobody showing up nothing else. I don't like it. I'm good without it. I start to feel a little anxious or whatever when it does try to happen. So, and yeah, y'all don't got my number or nothing like that, no social media because hey, I'm just not on that no more. I'm not on sharing pictures of my kids and stuff like that, putting them on there. Um, then moving on to this dream that I had with the boys' so-called dad in it this morning. I was sleeping good, woke up from sleeping good. He was in a dream. He was in some blanket. Maybe it was like a dark brown blanket or something like that, almost like military color, brown-ish, um, or like almost like I guess sandy brown or whatever. He was wrapped up in the blanket, and I think I was trying to touch him while he was in the blanket because he was naked. Because he was naked or whatever. I'm trying to make sure I'm not picking up the same Q-tip. My ear was itching a little bit. But yeah, he was naked in the blanket, and I see myself trying to touch him. And then it looked like my hair has been short lately, but it looks like how my hair used to be when I used to get perms and stuff, but it was just like all over my head. And he looked similar the same. He looked like a wimp. Just looked like somebody that just, yeah, honestly, almost longing for his mom or whatever, on his mom. And again, naturally his mom is dead. I don't know what they done did with her spiritually, trying to keep her alive or anything like that. But but yeah, he was wrapped up in the blanket and like he wanted to be coddled or whatever, like a baby. I see myself reaching, trying to touch his naked body and certain. I don't think I touched his private parts, but I was like reaching by his stomach, about trying to rub on him or something like that. My hair was all over my head, just kind of like I was a little girl, a little teenage girl, uh, not knowing how to do no hair and stuff like that. Looked something like that. And he was wrapped up and he was just saying something about he needed some clothes. Go find him some clothes. And I started looking in some baskets or something that was at the house and looking for some clothes and I couldn't seem to find any. And I know I was looking for something maybe orange or something like that. Maybe an orange shirt or something like that. I don't know. Just drinking some Glacier Freeze Gatorade today. Um, But yeah, he was wrapped up in the blanket, wanted me to find him some clothes, and then I was looking or something like that, and then somehow he was like, I left all my clothes at, and he named a name, which was, it could either be the name of his sister or his oldest daughter's mom, which, because they had the same name, so I don't know who he was referencing, but I felt like in the dream he was talking about his daughter's mom. He was saying, yeah, I left all my clothes at her house or something like that. Okay, well, and this is how I'm feeling in real life, of course. Well, baby, seems like that's where you need to be located at. So maybe you need to take your ass back over there and over there, whatever the case may be. And, at this point in life, I don't want him or nothing like that, but I wouldn't be fully disgraced or mad that if he wanted to go back over there with his daughter's mom or anything like that. I just feel like that might be one of the better places for him. Um, and like I said, I just still don't feel like that other female was at all. Don't need to be involved with him. Of course, his second daughter's mom, because it was just games being played. But even with his first daughter's mom, it was probably games and stuff being played. But they were more used to one another and more familiar and stuff like that. And although I feel like she didn't, I'm not gonna say hold up to her end of the bargain, because it wasn't that I was making a bargain with her, but she didn't. She just didn't respect me or have that same sincerity that I had regarding her and stuff like that towards me. I'm not really hating on her or nothing like that. I don't really have no I don't have no ill will or nothing towards her. um I be having some, not ill feelings or whatever towards their daughter, but I be having, I guess, might be some resentment or whatever. Like, you done sat over here at my house and stuff like that, and I done helped and stuff like that, and for your parents to not be grateful. But that's just feelings, because it is what it is. I did what I did from the heart. I want to say, for the most part, I wasn't never really doing it for no other type of motives like that. And maybe, I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, it was done from the heart. Maybe that little small percentage, or I was like, I'm gonna just do this because I'm trying to appeal to him or whatever, and definitely trying to stay on her mom's good side and this, that, and third. But it was very rare, because I just don't operate in that being fake. So yep, he was just saying his clothes was over there. Baby, good luck with that. Go over there and get your stuff. 'Cause he was showing up naked, and then saying he left all his stuff. Okay, bye. All your covering, all your, okay, bye. Well, it is what it is. So I don't know what that is, and especially just dreaming about him and actually seeing his face. and I ain't gonna front, man. He reminded me of a dude that's on YouTube that got YouTube famous for being in an abusive relationship with his baby mom or whatever. And of course, he looked like he was the one being abused. But honey, he's 9 times out of 10, they be the manipulators. They be the one that started and causing and stuff. They just want you to look. They want the females to look bad and stuff like that. But they really be the type mastermind. Not really, but slightly. They be the ones that be trying to. And it probably is like a small man syndrome, or like a what is it, um shrimp shrimp man syndrome or something like that, where they just be like, man, I feel like less than a man because I'm not big body built, this, that, and third. Speaking of that, man, this man who I guess who he looked like he was I guess he was a boxer. He looked like a bodybuilder and stuff like that. He done got killed in what they call a mass shooting. I don't feel like this was a mass shooting, but that's my feelings because I don't know all the details. But it just seemed like this was a shooting that was done towards somebody that was targeted in a mass of people. Like, there was a mass of people, but they did say 11 was wounded, but 3 died. So 3 people got killed. Every time I hear about that, it sounds devastating and stuff like that. But I don't know the details or whatever surrounding that. I did see a video where a dude who they showed where a dude pulled out a gun. Then one of the dudes who got killed, he actually pulled out a gun. And again, I tell you, somebody was just telling me, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. I don't know if that's just trying to show me that that's what it is. But he pulled out a gun and he ended up getting killed, whether it was by the cops or whether it was by somebody else who fired on him. Then another guy got killed, 22 years old. Um, but yeah, being a big dude and all that and having the muscle, that dang, that's not all it's cracked up to be, or whatever the case. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm about to try to make some space, put some more of this sand down and stuff like that in this area, and like I said, maybe try to put my jacuzzi up. I guess like when it's on a cooler day or like maybe early or something like that, I can come out, get in it, and just enjoy my time. Possibly, we shall see. But yeah, the kids is down here. I didn't make a point to record nobody. I didn't. Like I said, I just want my daughter to be here on a regular basis. I don't. All y'all scurry into my house, or the three of y'all other people scurry into my house, baby. I don't. Y'all not really welcome. You're not welcomed. That's how I'm feeling. And it ain't to be mean. It's just I got to take a stance. And yeah, you really got to stand for something or fall for anything. And I'm just not finna do it. I'm not trying to do that with y'all. I'm just trying to chill, live my life. Yep, love on my kids. I really should have turned the basketball part this way. Now that I look at it, but it's all good. So I'm just out here just trying to enjoy and get some sun, of course, and and I did let the person yesterday hear, the kind of nastiness that comes out of people's beings and vessels. It was pretty much, she came in September, it happened in like October. And then I told her, how they call the police and stuff like that. But I also told them, how I'm just not trying to be people's scapegoat. I'm just not on that. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do it. I ain't did it in a long time, but I'm gonna have to also be trying to. That car was on my nerves. Now it's time for that one to go. We got one loud, crazy driving car out from over here. Now we need this one. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and just put my sand down and do a little workout in the sun today. While you getting a little tan or whatever. I might do a little recording where I record myself, like trying to do it or whatever. We'll see. Maybe, possibly. And that'll be that. That's what I'll be on. But yeah. So anyway, for now, I'll holla.